The Trump curse is real. Now, of course, there's 83 million reasons that might counter to that right now, but we'll see if that number holds. But many of the people who allow Trump derangement syndrome to overtake their life see how do I say this? An extremely negative outcome from that. You see Michael Avenatti, the Basta lawyer. I think he's still in prison right now. This the chick that tried to who keeps trying to grift off his name. The prawn chick lost her lawsuit, lost legal fees, and is destitute. Right? Kathy Griffin, who famously posed with a head resembling Mr. Trump. By the way, something that I was not outraged by. She should be allowed to do it, but it's stupid and desperate and pandering. Well, now she is begging people to buy tickets to her stand-up comedy tour. Did you know that Kathy Griffin is a stand-up comedian? Don't really think many people knew that. Kathy Griffin has issued a plea for her fans to purchase more of her stand-up comedy tour tickets, as she admitted that it is not selling well. The comedian is set to hit the road with her My Life on the PTSD List tour from Des Moines, Iowa on February 2nd, heading to Omaha, Nebraska the next day. You think people in the Midwest know or care about Kathy Griffin? Including Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Missouri, and Texas. Griffin will wrap up her tour in California in June. Griffin has assured fans that the turmoil in her personal life should make her a riot when she takes the stage. Griffin filed from divorce from her husband, Randy Bick, her third divorce, by the way, in late December, saying before their fourth wedding anniversary. More than 2 years earlier, the My Life on the D-List star announced in August 2021 that she had been diagnosed with lung cancer before going on to reveal in November that she was cancer-free. Now, I don't want to say obsessing your life around Donald Trump causes cancer, but, you know, it might. I mean, probably not, right? But maybe? No, it doesn't. And you know what? I want her to be around for a very long time. Speaking of video shared on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter, on Thursday, Griffin told her friends, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had another voice surgery 2 days ago, so my voice is sounding better, I think. And yet, I had the coof, and I have the coof again. And I'm heartbroken because I'm getting divorced. So she got the coof again for the millionth time. I believe this is more than her second time having it, and she was out there, everyone get the jab, everyone get boosted. After listing the issues, she went on to state that the true subject of the video, so feel bad for me, I'm getting divorced, I had to have surgery, I have the coof, please buy tickets. I mean, put some sad music over it. You see this, Kathy Griffin says her comedy tour not selling well, pleads with fans to buy tickets. I mean, yeah. Comedian is offensive. The content does not sell. Comedian what? I mean, she was bad even on Seinfeld. I have no idea how she managed to do that, but her other performance was epically awful. Average Americans are broke because of the politicians and the agenda she advocated for. A class case of go woke, go broke. I mean, oof. That's Kathy Griffin without makeup? Oof.
Okay, I'm doing one of these videos where I'm looking up. All right, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's all about the tour, man. Just freaking get me to opening night in Des Moines. And Omaha is not selling well. Omaha, first of all, there's not enough people there. Okay, so I'm playing Omaha, Nebraska in February.
Playing it?
So I need comedy fans to come out and see me.
Nobody's going to. Imagine paying money to see this. Is this funny? And like, Lord help me, I know that, being an online commentator is not a job that you get to do forever. I understand this. I really do. I'm not like, I get it. And I get that I'm very lucky. I've been very lucky to have been doing it for just as many years as I have. To be honest with you, most people, there are a lot of YouTubers, and I don't want to mention their, I'm not trying to call anyone out because it's just the way it works. But there was a time, during the Last of Us video game drama where a bunch of people, I came up with a bunch of those people. There were a lot of channels that came up during the Brie Larson bonanza. There were a lot of channels, and many of them have come and gone. Some have stuck around and continue to thrive. But I know that I'm lucky. I'm not saying that I did anything different. I'm just lucky that I have my viewers who have stuck with me, and that my career has lasted here on YouTube as a commentator much longer than it probably likely should have. And Lord help me, hopefully I will never get this desperate to where I'm just begging this whole video only got 2,000 likes. And you look at the comments, it's amazing to watch all these elites come back and beg the people they spent so much time insulting to help them get back up on their rich high horse. Nah, I'm going to scroll.
And Kansas City, come on. I need sellouts. I've been through hell.
Oh, yeah, because she had surgery and she had the coof. Because she's going through a rough patch, please give me your money, pores. That's how these people view you, by the way. You're just a tool they use to stay rich.
I've been through so much.
Imagine if she didn't call half of the country garbage people. She's got a mad phone filter going on too. But like these people, imagine if she didn't spend the last 4 years calling everyone idiots and, actually since 2016. Imagine if she didn't spend all this time alienating people.
Crap, since my last tour, I just have to laugh at it. I just have to laugh. So please, I think you can even buy tickets like in my bio on here. I don't know how this stuff works, you know me. But for God's sake, come see me on.
Yeah, my entire career depends on me selling tickets, but I can't be bothered to figure out how to tell you where to go to buy tickets. You know me, guys. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I'm just a goofball, just like you. But buy my ticket. Buy tickets to see my shows. Allegedly, Kathy Griffin is worth many tens of millions of dollars. As of November 2023, Kathy Griffin is allegedly worth between $40 and $50 million. I have no idea, but the house she's living in right now, she paid for in cash and cost $10.5 million. The house she's living in right now, a mansion, she paid cash for. I have no idea how this woman made this much money in life, but it is insane to me. She bought a $10.5 million house in cash. She's worth about she has $35 million in assets. And she's begging the poors to buy tickets to see her. I have no idea how she's worth this much money. I can't even name anything she's ever been on other than like random episode of Seinfeld or something like that. But this is a woman that hates you, and the comments are just great. I wouldn't come to see if you paid me. Lamau, I'm getting divorced. I've had surgery. I have the coof. My life is a dumpster fire. Ever wonder why? After seeing you and your disgusting sect talk about your niece and nephew, I would never come anywhere around you. I can't believe your sister still talks to you. 10 pounds of makeup and you're still ugly. Find a tent city in the US and move there. Go woke, go broke. How much friggin' paint is on that thing? You should have listened to Joan Rivers more. I mean, all these people, like, just, I'm roasting her, saying she looks like Carrot Top. I don't know who would pay to see this individual, but I certainly have no interest in it. I do love how she's so pathetic to stay relevant that she's begging people to see her online. It does make me sad that she has that much money, though. But I'm still happy she's unhappy. It makes me feel good.